should think for him as well.
I mean, I like Torchlight. That's the only reason I said yes.
Next few days, reach out, right?
Honestly, The Office. I'm actually very excited for that. Game companies comes down to the communication between teams, and everyone does it differently. And there's always something that could be improved on every company, even though everything is completely different one side to another company. So it's very fun to see. So it's gonna be exciting to see how you guys operate.
Line, maybe the tower, like the super high tower.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like 630 meters.
Yeah, you're still into that.
Nice.
That's a big team. How many people work?
I think they said that they had like 1,500 or something.
1,500.
But that's what I keep saying. Like, we don't see this.
Yeah.
Like, when we're sitting in Europe or US or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we come here and actually get to experience like how big it actually is here in China. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. The office is so cool.
This way.
This way.
Yeah. Leo.
Yep.
And he's in charge of everything. Essentially, right? He's the producer.
Hi, different. When I was introduced, it was so much smoother because the other one felt. I mean, I understand it's a mobile game as well, the cross-platform approach, which is nice. But when you play on the PC, you don't want to have these mobile-esque menu of a feel to it. So when you guys made that change to have the inventory, it was perfect.
Yeah.
We will do some progress. As you see, we know that the progress too slow. We have done something that we will continue to do something to improve the scene.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to listen to this. It's like the difference between the very high-end pinnacle content farming, like the amount of flame elementarium, the currency drops, or your rewards in general. The difference between that and like just a couple of steps below is massive. I can play a whole evening and make a couple of hundred FE.
Yeah.
And then if my character is strong enough to get to that next step, then the same amount of hours would equivalent to thousands of FE instead in different. Like, I think those differences are way too big. It kind of differentiates a lot, and that also causes a lot of inflation on the market. So when new players or casual players comes in, they want to progress, and when they finally get to the stage where they want to upgrade their character to that next step to be able to do that, they look at the market and everything is like 50 times more expensive for them to get to achieve. And they're only making a fraction of what the other guys are doing, just one step above. I think that's the biggest complaint I have, which is not a market-related one.
I have one different one. I get lost in menus.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many menus.
We're working on it.
Yeah, like I would love to see that more merged.
Version of this PC UI.
Yeah.
So it's a more clear.
Oh, wow. Okay. Exciting.
It's going to be like more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Type part. So we are the engine team.
Yeah.
And for us, we do mostly performance and optimization and new feature stuff.
Yeah.
So right now we're working on global illumination.
Yeah.
So you may notice that in PoE they have this sort of fancy effects where you have a fireball to light up the dungeon.
Yeah.
And it actually light up in that like
Yeah, the RTX.
The illumination stuff you're talking about?
yeah, exactly. So this is what we don't have right now in Torchlight, but we are implementing it.
Oh, wow.
Next season. Lead. Yes, so he is our lead.
Yes.
You want to ask to the our lead, how do you like the overall the art performance of the game?
And like I already told you, like I think the graphics are really interesting. They're very smooth. They're a nice mix between, it's like the Asian style, but also a little bit European style.
And we figured that probably we want to make something more like familiar with our like local players, and then switch a little bit back to the Eastern style. That's how you see that it's sort of a mixture of like a Chinese version of it and also the Western version of our style.
I like the tail.
Yes, the physics.
Yeah, there's more physics going on. You want to look cool. Sometimes you put so much time into details, and then you play from above and you don't get to see anything, right? And it's like only when you open the menu, it's like, oh yeah, that's what I look like. But still we care. We buy skins and we want to look cool. Yeah.
No, I like that.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Hi.
He is
Nice to meet you.
That's the reason why.
Hi.
I'm a technical artist.
Our senior technical artist, and he is right. The artists are going to be painting different like elements onto the map,
Yeah.
which like represented by different color,
Mm-hmm.
and like he's
Oh wow.
will
Okay.
put those like rocks and surface and decorations onto the map, and do the automatic generation. And also this is for the dungeon, so you want to have different like walk abilities on the map. So when you like link those lines together, it actually generates a walk path for you,
Yeah.
and that's the whole map.
Oh wow.
That's pretty cool.
So you basically just like say like, oh, I want it to kind of be like this, and then it just
Yeah.
that's
Also
awesome.
a tool for like in-game generation. It's also a useful tool for designers to actually try out different layouts for
Yeah.
the map.
I'm always amazed by all the tech behind this.
Yeah.
Like everything looks like, you know, how you expect it to look,
Yeah.
but then all the work that goes behind it is insane.
More about efficiency, right?
Yeah.
So like if you do this by hand, it's just
Impossible.
impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always the problem with live service games. Like everything needs to go so fast. So the more things you can run with the procedural generation, it's just eases it up and allows you to focus on
People
quality
keep
on the
wanting
art.
more content, new
Yeah.
content. It's like,
Yeah. So that's why like AAA games
Wow, I
like
like the
take probably
reflections
5 years
too.
or 6 even 8 years to develop.
Yeah.
But like with this mobile approach, we try to like iterate as fast as possible. For us, it's like 3 months of the season.
Yeah.
So like this is super important for us to like keep things going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's becoming more and more the golden standard to use this to be able to keep up with the live service of 3-month cycles.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's that's cool to see in action.
Yeah, you can see that. That's probably the new talent trees.
Oh.
But in the background, you can tell it's actually
Yo, like that looks clean.
That's nice,
I
yeah.
love that.
yeah, and something like that. We
Yeah.
added new animations to it,
Yeah.
and that just make it more modern actually.
Hi.
Okay. So this is our actually QA lead. So she is in charge of everything that's
Yes.
to ensure the quality of the game.
Hi.
Like playability, stability, and also like everything that's probably gonna ruin a player's experience. And she's in charge of like making everything not happen like that. All the quality assurance processes.
Yep.
Well, it's looking good. Lots of green.
Yeah, all those coins and resources where you have, and this
The lighting looks great.
yeah, this is our
Yeah.
new.
I really like the lighting.
The hero is it's just erosion related.
It looks so different.
yeah.
That looks
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
It looks
that's one of
so
I
clean.
believe, but it's also a showcase of our new hero traits.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty insane. Like we click the state of it like super.
He's like so close.
They're doing the sound of the girl. I heard some like.
screaming or
Yeah.
laughing.
We're not allowed to talk, and you're like blank.
It was really nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, check out the posters. Oh, this is the Twin Nightmare. Not sure if you played that one.
Actually didn't.
You
No,
didn't?
no
Oh,
I'm a
this was really
late
fun.
bloomer.
The Clockwork Ballet was solid. Like the rewards to it was really nice. Whispering Mist was literally my favorite season that we played.
It's so hard.
Well, that
I don't want to be near it. Oh God, what is this? There's like some rumbling happening.
The left trigger was,
But you're,
and the left top trigger is.
when you need it, it's too late. Yeah, those stunts are so scary. It's pretty nasty, huh? All right, dead in 3, 2, 1.
It's hard with the
Yeah,
controller.
yeah. I'm pretty sure this is just hard in general.
and that's what I really like to do.
I make more from a few days of streaming than those guys.
Yeah,
It's like, it's fucked
you
up.
know.
Cute.
That's good.
That was cool though. I've never
Yeah.
tried it.